Today I fucked up by not checking my mic during a meeting. This literally just happened a few minutes ago. The meeting is wrapping up as I type this out. So our roommate got a package they were expecting, which set my partner off talking about a package we're expecting from MeUndies. This became an opportunity for them to make fun of me for being resistant to fun underwear, as in fun patterns. So they're telling our roommate about how they basically had to drag me kicking and screaming into wearing it, and about how I tried them on for the first time and realized they were actually super comfy. So now every month I'm always eager to pick out a new pattern to wear. It's llamas in Santa hats and scarves this month. As we're discussing this, I begin hearing my co-workers giggle. Looking down at my mic, I realize with dawning horror that at some point I must have unmuted my mic, so my co-workers just got to listen to 5 or so minutes of my partner regaling our roommate with my choice in underwear. Too long didn't read, left my mic unmuted in a work meeting while discussing patterns on my underwear with my partner and roommate. This post is not sponsored by MeUndies/S. Don't worry, I think it came off as charming and cute. Smile. Now your coworkers know that you like fun underwear, if they didn't know already. That's super cute and sweet. So would find it endearing and humanizing. This one's good, and finally one that was actually today. I got a good chuckle. I can imagine your coworkers got a good laugh. Oof, I always make sure that my mic is muted, unless I'm in my clarinet lessons with some of my other fellow clarinetists. P.S. It won't let me post, so hitting that upvote would be greatly appreciated. You don't need to, I just have a crap ton of Karen stories I wanna share. Edit. Wow, I didn't expect people to believe me. Thanks random people. Today I fucked up by eating spicy food before a phone interview that I had forgot about. Back to the throwaway for obvious reasons. Okay, so here is this. Just finished happening. I swear to God I don't have a problem. I am a normal guy. This is not a habit. I don't shit myself. But I guess I do. I work for a company that does home maintenance and lawn care, general handyman type stuff. I finished up my regular work by 2 p.m. and was planning on meeting with 4 new clients for the rest of the day and giving them estimates, etc. Decided to go home for a lunch break and eat some stir fry. I like spice a lot, so I made it with hot chili oil and chili garlic sauce with fresh jalapenos and serranos. It is very spicy. Finish eating, call the first client to let him know I'm on my way. As I'm driving there my phone rings. It's 2:45. The caller is a representative from the Department of Health Services. I completely forgot that I had applied for medical coverage from the county 3 weeks past, and this is the phone interview. The rep says my actual scheduled interview time was 3:45 and that he called early as they are very backed up with cases and had an early opening. I pull up in front of the client's house intending to wrap up the interview quickly and continue with the client. We do our thing and the rep says, "I notice you haven't applied for food stamps in over 3 years. Would you like to apply?" I should have said no. Dumbly, because I like free food from the government, I said sure. I probably don't even qualify as I make too much money. So we start going through the application process anyway cause I am a dumbass. He's reading me the rules and regulations, and I start to feel a boil in my stomach. He begins the question section, questions on income, dependents, that kind of thing. The pressure builds. While he is continuing to ask me questions, I can tell that I need a toilet fast. I'm about 2 miles away from my house and I know I need to get there quick. I pull out and got shit unlucky, in that I pull out right behind the stereotypical stoner van. You know the one. Hand-painted, tassel curtains in the windows, vegan bumper stickers, surfboards on top. 4 dudes with dreadlocks plus one's girlfriend have been living in it for the past 4 months as they tour coast, brah. This fucking guy proceeds to drive 10 miles under the speed limit for the entire route home. It's actually quite unbelievable that this fucking guy made every single turn that I had to make. It was not a straight shot. It was a lot of turns and this guy made every one. At one intersection I had hope as he pulled up to a stop sign dead center lane, and I thought I could squeeze past him on the right to make a turn. But this fucker veered right at the last possible moment like he didn't have a clue where he was headed. just wandering aimlessly. I'm dying right now. My rectum is on the verge of collapse. It's spasming against my control. I'm squeezing as tight as I can and my butthole is giving out. I pass a gas station and think about stopping. I pass because I'm confident I won't make it to the bathroom before shitting my pants. I am at the point that I know I'm gonna shit my pants the second I try to take a step, so I'd rather be in the comfort of my own home when I do. Bus hat finally makes a turn and I have a clear path to my house. Dude's still asking me questions this whole time. Are you in the military? Are you a citizen? Have you lived outside of California in the last year? Have you had a change in job? Are you married? Do you have children? Etc. I'm grunting out answers in pain, as I have both legs barred straight, pedal to the floor, bracing my ass as far back into the seat as it will allow. My hope is that if there's no room for the shit to expand into, it just won't come out. My asshole has completely failed now. I pull up into the driveway and bolt for the front door. Squirt. Fuck me. Door's locked. Squirt. Losing a little of that shit into my pants, I regain function of my colon for a few precious seconds. Run to the north side door. Locked. Fuck me. Run around the back of the house to get to the south side door. Deck of bikes in my way. Contemplate just shitting in my yard as I am out of sight, but decide against it. Jump over the bikes. Squirt. My asshole doesn't like that. Fumble through a gate. Get to the south side door. Locked. Fuck. I know for a fact my bedroom door is unlocked, otherwise I would have just shit in the side yard. I had made it so far, I might as well finish strong. The guy on the phone is like, hello, are you still there? I hang up on him. Made it to the toilet and shit all the rest out. Mostly liquid. My underwear is soaked through. My pants are soaked through. My jacket and shirt got hit. I am a mess. Well, I strip, shower, sanitize and launder. I realize that I left the client hanging. Nothing for it but gotta get back out there. As I am pulling up to the client's house for a second time, my phone rings again. It's the fucking county again. A new rep. It is now 3:45. It is now the time of my original phone appointment. Would I like to continue since we got disconnected? I should have said no. I said yes because I felt bad and embarrassed from earlier. So we go into the interview process again, and immediately I get a stomach cramp. The pressure is increasing. Fucking nipping this one in the butt, pun intended. I don't even hesitate. I am back on the road hauling ass. No traffic in front of me. Good. I can't believe this is happening again. Fucking deja vu. I actually went there. Like, is this real? Am I really shitting myself again? This has to be a dream. I'm approaching the gas station and consider using the bathroom this time. I fucking should have. I was 90% confident I'd have to walk to the counter for the key tied to a giant spoon before heading the other way to the bathroom, and I didn't like those odds. The block after the gas station, I'm regretting it. I make it home and in through my front door and I am so close this time. I am right there in the clear. I fucking made it. Place the phone down on the sink. The guy's still asking me questions, so I speakerphone him and mute myself, and unbutton and prepare to pull down, and my anus just quits. Not 2 seconds to toilet seat freedom, my asshole just gives out completely. Fuck me. I pull down and sit both ass cheeks down, just dripping with sour water, and unload. Guy's like, are you still there? Can't hear you. I take him off mute now that the big blast is over, and tell him I have not been convicted of any felonies. I'm just sitting there in shame as the guy continues to ask me questions, answering him back muffled as my face is buried in both hands. I am so disgusting. The answers keep coming, there is no end. Do you still own that Cadillac? Do you still own that motorcycle? Oh, you sold it? Did you buy any new vehicles? Oh, you did? Do you own a house? How many bank accounts do you have? What banks? So many fucking questions. Not wanting to sit there with miso soup dripping off my ass cheeks, all smushed between my thighs and the seat, I peel off some TP and get to work with the clean up. Big mistake. Immediately get my right hand covered in shit. It was unavoidable. So I have no choice but to finish up the rest of the phone call on speakerphone with diarrhea-covered hand wallowing in my own filth. Call mercifully ends and I repeat the process of the whole shower and clean up, laundry, etc. Can't even look myself in the mirror. Now I am like an hour and a half late to see client, and I would have blown him off altogether, but I had already called him telling him I was on my way. I feel obligated to follow through. I redress quickly and head over. On my way I notice that I am on extreme empty gas level. but as I'm verging on 2 hours late, I push my luck and make a plan to fill up after. Meet with the client. Leave and pull up at the gas station. Realize that I left my wallet at my house as I had to take it out of 2 pairs of shit-soaked jeans. It was sus, and I didn't want to touch it. Well fuck, I hope I make it home. No. Run out of gas on the freeway, at exactly 5 PM. Fucking rush hour. Cars all around me, zooming by. Call my sister, she's bringing me gas. As I wait I feel the build up again. Fuck me. Before it even gets anywhere near explosive level, I am not taking any chances. I make a quick decision whether to shit into a beach towel in my car or shit on the side of the road. Road it is. I have no dignity. I got lucky in that the sun was well set, so it was fuck dark out. I'm a disgusting piece of shit. Hand me down that bottle. I want to forget this forever. Too long didn't read. Violently shit my pants twice while on the phone with 2 different county representatives, then violently shit on the side of a very busy highway during rush hour. Merry Shitmas 2020. At least you didn't shit yourself once while you were with the client too. Damn, shitty day. Did I miss in that extremely long story why you didn't just unlock the door to your house to get in the first door? Left the car running, bro. Having felt that rumbling, cramping, anus puckering before, I can empathize with your pain. The other events though are pure gold for those of us that are amused by potty humor. At least it was liquid and you didn't require the use of a poop knife. Edit, perhaps a poop spoon would have been useful to you, though. Maybe even a poop ladle. It would have cost you $0 to not have added that edit. Should just start vlogging cause you'd have some viral fucking content. Today I fucked up by following my dad on Instagram. A few hours ago I got a notification saying your contact, dad, is on Instagram. You should follow them or something along those lines. I thought it was little bit strange because he's already on Instagram and he's a pretty regular user, so I didn't expect him to have done the typical boomer move of creating a new account every time he forgot his password. I also thought it was strange that he didn't use his real name like he did for his old account. Instead this one was called Shadow Warrior. Not exactly that, but close. I guess I just figured he made a second account to showcase his martial arts hobby. Anyway, I quickly hit follow, and out of curiosity I did a scroll through his follows to see all the ripped martial artists he followed. I realized that I had actually followed my dad's Spank account. He had only just created the account and already he had followed nearly 100 pretty, young, mostly transgender OnlyFans girls. As fast as I could, I unfollowed him and I hope to God he didn't see. Now I'm torn between telling him that everyone who has his contact info has probably seen his horny old man Instagram account, or taking this to my grave. I think that if he knew I knew, then we would both have to kill ourselves before we come face to face at Christmas. TLDR, Instagram notified me of my father's wank account, and I followed it. Edit, thank you for the silver and the hugs. I'm not sure what to do with them though. Don't normally post on Reddit. I'm still working up the courage to tell him. I think I went to sleep last night hoping that he had been hacked, but when I checked again this morning I saw that he had also followed a few places specific to his interests in addition to these Instagram models. Also, to people asking how one would know that the models are transgender, it says it in their bios. Some of them also identify themselves as transvestites or crossdressers, but most of them are self-identifying trans girls and women. Also, it looks like Instagram compiles the hashtags most frequently associated with your follows, and hashtag transgender and hashtag TGR at the top of his list. The reason I guess I thought it was relevant to include was that he's still married to my mother who is not trans, so I was surprised as all.